Hello everyone. I've been given a Blackberry Playbook to play with for a few days, and today's the day to give it back, so I thought I would do a very quick review before I give it back. It comes as standard with a very nice protective sleeve, which is quite nice. It's a little bit fiddly taking it out, but it serves the purpose of protecting it. Right, what you get in terms of connectivity on the outside is you have the power button here, you have the volume control, and you also have a play button in the middle. So you've got up, down, and then you've got play and pause here in the middle. At the bottom of the device you have a micro USB port, what looks like a HDMI connection, and I've been told, as I'm not a Mac user, this is the same type of connector you get on some Macs, so it's a metal connection. So if, for example, you're charging it and walking past, when you nudge it, it would just disconnect rather than send your valuable device flying. One thing of note is the weight of the Playbook. It feels quite heavy. That's a comment that I've been getting from people. I don't actually mind that, to be honest, because I've been using HTC mobiles in the past. I actually like something that feels solid and has that nice quality feel to it. Like I said, this is going to be a very quick review, so please accept my apologies if I leave any gaps. Right, one thing of note, I've just come out of standby mode. I've noticed that when you turn the device on, it's quite slow in booting, like, you know, almost like a PC. Also, another thing to note is the first time I used this, I didn't get acclimatized to it naturally. Now this could be because I'm an Android user, but at first I wasn't quite sure how to use the swipe gestures. Okay, now I'm used to it. Basically what you've got is, this is the home screen, and it's segmented into different sections. So you have all, you have favorites, media, games, and another thing you get once you have paired it with your Blackberry device is what's called the Blackberry bridge. And once paired, you get connectivity with your Blackberry handset, so you can see all your messages, contacts. You can browse through the handset. You have access to the calendar, memo pad, tasks, and a browser through the Blackberry bridge software to whatever files you have on your Blackberry handset. Now, so it's quite interesting because you have a browser within the bridge as well as the browser on the device itself. So that means, let's say for example you have a mobile broadband package which allows you to browse the net on your Blackberry handset, and you have Wi-Fi at home or you're connecting to a hotspot. There's a reduced chance of getting the two confused. So for example, if you're connecting through Wi-Fi, you can access the internet through this browser that I've just clicked on, and if you want to browse through your Blackberry handset, you would use the browser here. Now you'll notice that everything here is a shade of brown. Now that's because I've been having some problems with Bluetooth connectivity this morning. It worked fine before. I suspect it's because the battery ran low and I had to reconnect it. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to get it sorted out again, but you know, I must say, you know, when it's up and running, it's nice. I'm a little disappointed that I've had problems reconnecting it, but like I said, unfortunately I don't have time to resolve this before handing it back. Now, what I said in terms of hand gestures to operate the device, now my instinct was to go like this, as you would do on an Android, but with the Blackberry you also make up and down gestures like this. So for example, let's just say I'm going into the browser. To go out of the browser, I would swipe upwards to minimize it. Let's just say I had something else open, let's say the weather for example. So you see that when I do that gesture, you get a scroll of whatever applications or features you have open. And to close it, you simply click on the X, and then that does that. Okay, and in terms of getting to the menu of whatever you might have open, you simply do this gesture from the top, and then that shows you the options in terms of opening new browser windows and creating favorites, etc. To close it, you simply do a gesture. Oh, see, I'm still not getting used to it. Okay, so you just swipe upwards to close that menu. Okay, what else can I say about the Blackberry? The battery life seems quite good. I would say you probably get a good 2 days, up to 2 days use out of it. Obviously you can do it in landscape mode as well. It responds quite quickly. What else can I say? You have a front facing and rear facing camera, and it works quite nicely with Gmail. You have the access to it through here. So that's quite a nice feature. And what else can I say? This is access to the Blackberry apps world. Obviously you don't have as many apps as you would with Android or an Apple device, but I would say, if I was to give an unbiased opinion, it's probably very good for business. As a consumer, I probably wouldn't go for it unless email was more important to me than access to, thousands and thousands of apps. Overall, I like the device. I probably wouldn't buy it for myself, but that's because I don't use a Blackberry for personal use. I hope you found this review interesting, and once again I'm sorry if I haven't gone into as much detail as I would like, but today is the deadline and I have to hand it back today. Thanks for your interest.